Hello everybody, it's Queen again. I'm coming today to make a short video for you guys, short as can be, I hope. I'm in my kitchen. I want to discuss today with you guys, I want to show you guys some of my things that I keep my kitchen stocked with, such as, good dishes, good serveware, good bakeware, good pots and pans to have in your home to make sure that you're getting all the minerals and vitamins and stuff out of your food. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you take something away from it that you can use. This is a corner in my kitchen area, my nook that I keep my dishes, my Fiestaware collection. I say it's a collection because I have a lot of it. More of it in the garage, but I keep what I use, and when company comes over, I have what I need here, and I don't have to go out in the garage because this rack that is holding it doesn't hold but so much. And you guys, before I forget, if you're gonna buy any of this stuff in bulk like I did, you want to invest in a good rack. This is a commercial grade baker's rack that I have my dishes on. So you want to get that because this thing here can hold up to 3,000 pounds. So you don't want to get something cheap, that's you're gonna put your dishes, because these dishes are heavy that I'm about to discuss here. So you want to have them on something that's sturdy, so it doesn't come crashing down and you think somebody busted in the house or something, and it's your dishes falling to the floor. Even though I don't think these would break, but if they crash onto each other, they might. So let's get started here. This, like I said, these dishes are called Fiestaware because of their bright colors. It's like a fiesta, it's festive. They're made by the Homer Laughlin China Company that's out of West Virginia. They've been in operation, I think, since the 1930s. So they're a good company. I use these dishes and these bakeware, serveware, products because they're practically lead-free. They don't have lead in it. The Fiestaware company stopped using lead in their products in the 70s, I believe, because lead is toxic. You don't want that seeping into your food while you're eating, and that could be the cause of a lot of stuff going wrong with your organs and stuff like that. I woke up to that about 20 years ago. And I started collecting. I have older pieces in the garage that I won't use because they were manufactured before the 70s. I'll show you one piece that I have here, but I wouldn't use it because of the lead issue. But the dishes that I'm going to show you now, they don't have practically any lead. In all ceramic products, there is a trace of lead, but when you test the Fiestaware, it's practically lead-free. They don't add any lead in there like other companies do to make their dishes more, sturdy, more colorful and stuff like that. They don't do it. Okay, so we're going to get started here. This first piece I'm going to show you guys, this is a loaf pan, and I have a host of these up there. I like this color. This is brown. I think they discontinued this color. But a lot of these colors that I have been discontinued because they're no longer in manufacture, because they change colors a lot. Excuse me. My niece gave me this Mickey Mouse waffle thing here. When we go to Disney World, my brother takes the whole family, his family, me, sometimes, and she knows we like the Mickey Mouse waffles, and so she got me this fake one, and I keep them up there. He looks good too. Anyway, moving on. I like these vases because they're nice. And you can tell a real authentic Fiestaware because they have these concentric circles around them, usually on the bottom. It's marked, it's stamped. Homer Laughlin China Company or Fiestaware. I have another one in the back. I don't know why both of them are showing up red, but one of them is orange and one of them is red. But you can tell that it's authentic Fiestaware by the concentric circles on their dishes and products. These bowls are not actually Fiestaware. This is another good line that I like. This bowls are from a ceramic company out of the UK called Mason Cash. They make great mixing bowls, and me as a baker, I have a fetish for bowls. They come ceramic coated, so they're really very nice, and they're sturdy. They don't chip easy. You drop it on the floor, it doesn't break easy. And it's the Mason Cash line. They have all different colors and sizes. Up here I have another small mixing bowl, nice color. And these are my bakers, my casseroles. The pink one is a small casserole, the big one is a baker. This is the name that they use on the website. These are nice and sturdy. They hold a lot of food. Really don't use it anymore because I don't have anybody to cook for. Unless I have company, then I use it. Okay. Now we're gonna get to the mugs. These are coffee mugs. And I like to have an assortment of mugs. These are the coffee mugs, too. They call them. These are the mugs. These are the these are the coffee cups. These are the mugs because they hold more. These are the latte cups. I don't know if you guys can see this because the lighting in here is bad. Today is raining here in Virginia, and the lighting is really bad, but the colors are really gorgeous. That's why I like Fiestaware. It brightens up your kitchen. It brightens up your day. And it's really beautiful to look at. And that's why I have them displayed. Down here, I have an assortment of bowls. You know, in the front here, these bowls right here are called noodle bowls. And, you know, people can use them for just what they say. You can see the Fiesta mark in the concentric circles. You can use them for noodles, oatmeal, rice, whatever you need to use them for. This is a deeper one. I use these for serving. If I have a barbecue outside, I'll put salads in here, fruits, whatever. But people can still eat out of this if you want a big bowl of soup or beans. There you go. Another size bowl, nice serving size. And these dishes are nice serving size. I mean, if you eat out of these, you won't overeat unless you go back and get a second or third serving. But these are nice portion size dishes. And like I said, if you drop these, they're not going to break, guys. Over the years, I've lived in apartments before I got my homes. And I dropped them on different floor surfaces, and none of them broke. Not yet. And these are chowder bowls. Just what they say. You can use them for chowder or soups. And these are casseroles. And they're just what they mean, casserole. I make in here like individual. I like serving individual things to my guests because they each have something of their own. I like to make in here specifically like a shepherd's pie. I like to make macaroni and cheese in here for my guests. Anything individual that you think that they would like, that's what I use that for. Here's another size bowl. This one is a nice size for an adult. If you want to eat some soup or you know, anything requiring a bowl. This is another bowl, but it's smaller than this one over here. This is a nice size if you have children. I think this is a good portion size for them. So yeah, that's a nice bowl. These are called pasta bowls. They're kind of shallow, but they're still very nice. I mean, they can hold a nice stew. I use these for stews, chicken stew, turkey stew. Any kind of stew or beans, a nice bowl of beans. And the good thing about all these dishes, guys, I don't know how, oh, okay. The color is just, I don't know if you can see it, but the colors are just spectacular. And another thing about them, they can go from the freezer to the microwave, to the stove top, and back again to the freezer. And they're going to be good. They're very versatile. The color on these were fired at, I think, at 1200 degrees, if I'm not mistaken. They're vitrified, which means they're hard, durable. The color is saturated. There's no lead. You can feed your family off of these for years. People, I'm going to leave these to my niece because I have nobody else to leave it to. All my two nephews and their wives will probably have their own things, but I'm going to leave this to my niece because she wants to be a baker. She's a baker, dancer, whatever she's doing. She's doing a lot of stuff. But she took an interest in the Fiestaware that I have. These are the big giant platters. Unless you got a man in your house, I don't suggest no women eating off of this because this is like really just too big. I got these like if you have a barbecue outside and, you know, there's different things you're serving and each person will have a platter, you know, of their own. And you could put different things. It's enough room to hold everything you're serving. But usually I'll just put like a chicken on there or turkey or something and use it as a serving dish. Now this one is more appropriate if you have guests. And I don't know why this color is showing up yellow on my phone. It's really, this color is called lemongrass online. But this is a more appropriate size for dinner. I don't remember the size, but just looking at it, I mean, you could serve yourself a nice meal off of that and be satisfied. This is another platter, but it's smaller than the other two. You got the extra large, the large, and the small. These are nice if you want to serve, you know, your children sandwich, and then you have your soup bowl there, or two frankfurters or something, or hamburger and fries. These are nice to have lunch, or, you know, feed your kids off of. If you're not a person who eats a lot, this is a perfect size for you. Okay, one thing about these dishes though, guys, they ain't cheap. So, but you know, I look at it as an investment in your health because like I said, these don't have lead. A very trace amount that's not even detectable in it, in the clay that they use to make these. So it's worth every penny. These are pie pans because I love making pies in the fall and the winter. These are the large ones. I have the small individual ones because I told you guys I like to make individual things. Oh, well, here are the individual pie bakers. Online, they call these pie bakers. Here's some more of them down there. Got a bunch of them. But these are pie bakers. And I bake, you know, like individual chicken pot pies, apple pies, sweet potato pies, pecan pies. Any kind of pie. And meat pies and stuff like that. Like the turkey, what do they call that? Shepherd's pies. Anything that I think that would be nice as an individual serving. This is what I use. And this is an egg, a deviled egg platter. When I have guests come over and they like deviled eggs, this is such a nice presentation to put your deviled eggs on. I like this because it's colorful and it's sturdy. Another thing, guys, these dishes are heavy. Woo, they're heavy. That's why I said if you're going to get them, invest in a good rack. So, because if you put this stuff on a cheap rack, woo, your investment is going on the floor. So, what did I miss under here? We got that. And then I have these. I'm sorry. These little dishes. I use these to serve like yogurt in the morning, fruits, puddings, ice cream, whatever they are good to use for you. That's what you use them for. But they're little serving dishes. They're very tiny and they're an appropriate size. Like I said, these dishes are very good size because you probably won't overeat if you use them. Under here, I don't know if you guys can see the dinner plates. These are the dinner plates. And they're a good size. I think they're 12 inches in diameter. And I mean, you can get a lot of food on this plate. I don't mean fill it up, but you know, you can put your dinner on here and it looks nice. And you know, it just looks nice. And then you have the concentric circles. You can see that on the back. It's marked Fiestaware with the circles. You know that it's authentic. And I have too many of these plates. I have more in the garage too. And there's some more back there. I like to get them sometimes in the same set. This is an old serving dish I had. I don't use it because it's from the 30s. It's like a, you know, can use it for a soup tureen. I just have it here because it looks good. Moving along, I have a mixing bowl set. And they come nestled. They come 3 to a set. This color has been discontinued. This is the flamingo. But when they discontinue a color, you can best believe it's been replaced with something even more gorgeous. Underneath here, these are called pizza bakers. But I've used these to bake pizzas on, bake breads, rolls, cookies. These go in the oven. Like I said, all this stuff can go in the oven, the microwave, or the stovetop if need be. And it ain't going to break or crack or anything. So these are nice. And if you're having a party or guests over, you can put your hors d'oeuvres or your appetizers or, some little snacks for your guests to have and on this, and it looks really nice. And, I also get their glassware. I have other glassware like that they don't sell though, but like wine and different for red wines, white wines, different Chardonnays, Merlots. I have all that stuff, but these are good glasses to serve with dinner, with your water or tea or, ice water, tea, soda, if you drink that stuff. And, like I said, I have this. I inherited that piece from my grandma. I don't use it because it's been manufactured at some point, I'm sure, where it has lead. And it's by the Homer Laughlin China Company. But it's just pretty, and I have it here on display because it reminds me of my grandma. And it's just beautiful to look at. Okay, so I think I showed you everything here that needs to be shown without being monotonous. So, invest in these dishes, guys. Invest in these pieces. You don't have to go out and get 50 mugs. Start out small and get yourself some dinner plates for each member in your family. Get yourself a coffee mug for each member. Start out small. They even sell these by the set, the place settings. So you don't have to get like one piece of this and one piece of that to make a full set. They sell sets online. So invest in that. Moving right along. Some stuff from my garden today. I took out of my garden. But I'm going to make some spaghetti tonight. Okay, so moving right along, I like these pots. These are not Fiestaware, but these are ceramic cast iron pots that I love to cook with. They retain the moisture, they retain the vitamins, they retain the minerals in your foods. So if you're cooking anything in like meats and stews and stuff like that, beans, when you put these lids on these pots, and this pot has been very well used, these pots are going to retain the moisture and the nutrients in your food because that lid is tight. Ain't nothing coming out of that lid. Trust me. Once you shut it, it's in there. And this one you can use for a variety of things. I usually most use this for like if I'm making stews, chicken stew, turkey stew, beans. I use this. This pot is a bouillabaisse pot. I bought this pot, I think like 20 years ago. And it ran me about $250, on sale. I got it at Bloomingdale's. It was not cheap. This stuff is not cheap, guys, I'm telling you. But it's an investment. So if something is an investment, then it's worth getting. If it's not, then you just leave it there. But if it's an investment, then you get it, even if you got to get one piece every 2-3 months. Okay? And because these are going to last you a lifetime. When I'm bleached in the ground, my bones are in the ground, this pot going to be here in somebody's kitchen. Not mine or my, hopefully my niece if she wants it. But, it's going to be here. It's going to be around. This pot can accommodate a large bunch of whatever you put in it. When I ate it, I used to put a bunch of shellfish in here and make bouillabaisse. Clams, lobster, crab, shrimp, fish. You could still use this pot for beans. It has a slope side to it. So if you're looking for this pot, I don't know. And this brand here that I'm talking about right now, this blue pot, is the brand Le Creuset. Le Creuset. This one over here is a Mario Batali, but it's still a good brand. But I like Le Creuset because they ain't no joke. They're out of France and they've been around for centuries, making pots and pans, quality pots and pans. So check out their site. You're going to be sticker shocked, but it's okay. Okay? Moving right along, this is called a rondo. This is what I use to stir fry in. This rondo has a large cooking surface, and it's stainless steel, pure stainless steel with an aluminum core. This is going to get hot once you crank up the heat, and it's going to stay hot. So I use this to stir fry in. I love it to stir fry in because it's like a wok. It's better than a wok because it has the surface is more open. It's not sloped, so you're getting all that heat concentrated right there. So if you can afford one of these, go out and get it. When I got this ran me about on sale about $200. But this was like in 1998 or something like that. So this pot now maybe on Amazon is $3 something. It's a big one. This is a large one. Okay? But I mean, get this pot, guys. This pot can do a lot of things. Get it. I mean, because it's good. I'm telling you, get that pot. Check it out on Amazon. You might get a good buy there. I got this one at a restaurant supply house. But like I said, it was almost $300 and it was on sale. Here's another Le Creuset pot that I love. That's the name. I don't know if you guys can see it on here. This is black, so you might not can see it. It says Le Creuset. And like I said, these pots are heavy cast, enameled cookware. It's cast iron, but they coat it so that you don't get that funky cast iron taste with a ceramic coating that's lead free. And like I said, once you close the lid on this sucker, ain't nothing getting out of there. No steam, no nutrients, no vitamins, no minerals, no nothing. It's staying in there and it's going to go in your stomach when you're ready to eat. That's what makes these pots so expensive, because they retain any nutrients that's in the food that you, like a cheap pot wouldn't. If you cook it and it's burning and it's just you put the lid on it and the steam is still coming out, this retains all of that. That's what makes these pots worth it. So go out and get one, even if it's one a year. Go out and get it. Definitely get this one. Here's another Le Creuset pot. I've had this one, I'd say like 25 years. This one I use on occasion, just me. I throw some beans in there, string beans or something. It's the same as principle as these. It does the same thing, but it's just smaller. Okay, so let's move right along here. And excuse my dirty floors. So let's see here. This is another rondo, like I showed you, this big one over here. This is a smaller rondo. Hold on one second, let me put that up here. It's heavy. These are very heavy. I see this. This is very heavy pot. It has a nice lid on it. It has a shallow cooking surface. It's aluminum core in it, so it heats up fast, quick, and it retains the heat. I use this when I make my risotto, or when I'm making sauces, or my chicken and turkey cutlets. I would use this pot. Here's another one. This one is slightly larger, but it's the same thing as this one up there. And like I said, these pots are well worth the investment that you will put into it. When I got these two rondos, together I spent close to $500 for both of them because they were on sale. But, like I said, check Amazon, check around. These are going to last you guys. You say, oh, I'm not paying that for a pot. You crazy, queen. I am crazy, but I'm not crazy when it comes to stuff that's going to help me take care of my health a little bit better. Okay, because I don't eat good sometimes. I like bad stuff sometimes, most of the time. But these pots are well worth the investment. This is a rondo. Check it out. Rondeau. Rondo. This is another rondo. It's a smaller one. And like I said, it has weight. It's heavy. I mean, I don't need to go to the gym. All I need to do is get in this kitchen and lift some pots. This sucker here is heavy, I'm telling you. And it's like half the size of these two. But, I use this one. The cooking surface is shallow. But, I use this to saute. If I need to put something in the oven that I've pan-seared on the stove, I'll put this in and put the lid on it. And remember, even the Le Creuset pots up there, the lids can go in an oven up to 500 degrees. So, yeah, great. And this one back here is a nice pot, an all-purpose pot. I use it to make soups, stocks, beans. When I'm stewing tomatoes, this is a good pot to have in the house. It's pretty The sides are high so it can accommodate a lot of liquid. And it doesn't bubble over. And you see that lid? See how that rim is around that lid? That's going to keep in all that steam. Okay? And all the nutrients in your food. All right? So invest in that. And here's some more pots and pans on the stove that I have. Just some pots, laying around the house. I like this pot because it's a double boiler. So when I'm melting chocolate that I want to dip or making candies, I just put that over that pot underneath and I have it. This is a little saucepan that I use. And All Clad, this company, makes great pots. I love their stuff. I have some more of their stuff out in the garage, but I didn't want to go in there and haul all this stuff out today. This video is long enough. But they make good stuff. All Clad, metal crafters. Like I said, you're going to get sticker shock because this little pan here, when I got it like 15, 20 years ago, was like $60. So it might be cheaper now with the economy so collapsed. But check it out. You might get a deal. And, excuse me. This pan is a great saucepan to have in the house. Just to heat up stuff in. It's, it's good size for me, a single person who just want to heat up some stuff real quick, like some soups or cook a big nice pot of rice and keep it for a couple of days. This is the pot you use, and it's heavy. Stainless steel, 100%, 1810, has an aluminum core to the bottom, so it retains the heat. This particular pot I've had at least, I'd say about 30 years. Still holding up. Still looks good. I didn't even clean it. I didn't clean any of these pots. I just pulled them out and you guys are looking at them. But, yeah, they last. That pot back there, I like to see sometimes what I'm doing, what's going on in the pot, so it has a glass lid to it. This one is the same as the other one. That one. But this one has a lid that you can see inside what's going on. And another one of these pots that I showed you over here. This is a bigger one right here. Ooh. This is a bigger one of those. And it doesn't burn. I mean, it cleans good. Investment time, folks. Investment time. Oh, before I want to show you guys this. Please invest in one of these. Let me just move this out the way here. Where am I? Right here. That's a mortar and pestle. I like these in the kitchen when you're grinding spices for your meals. Get one of these. You put your peppercorn in here, your cardamom seeds, your mustard seeds, whatever you want to use, cumin seeds, and crush, crush, crush. And these are a kitchen necessity too. That's why I said if you want your dishes to come out tasting really nice, use this. Use this for your spices, or use these grinders. I have to fill these; they're empty. These different grinders for your coarse salts and your peppercorns. Because up here I use in my spice cabinet, I use a pink salt. I use the Himalayan pink salt. That's some good salt. And yeah, that's what I use. Moving along, this is another little stock pot that I use. It's good to cook a host of things in. You can use this to cook anything, and it's really good. Get it. And like I said, the lid, look at that rim. When you're buying a pot, you really want to get that rim, because when you put that in the pot, it's going to stay put in there. A lot of stuff ain't going to escape when you got that lip around the lid. And it has high sides, and it has the aluminum core, stainless steel, 100%. That's what you want. This little pot here, I think I had since I first started playing house with my husband, my ex-husband. But yeah, it's a good pot. It holds up, I've made many nice little sauces, caramel sauces, melted chocolate in this pot, and it's still going. It's still going, guys. Also, guys, this is a nice fry pan. Every kitchen needs a fry pan. This is a nice one. It's a heavy one. It's by All Clad. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can see that. All Clad. All Clad makes nice dishes. I'm sorry, pots and pans. They're online. They ain't cheap, but they're nice. So get that. You need it. And then every kitchen needs a non-stick pan, regular non-stick pan, but this one is good. It can go up to a high heat. And of course, a sheet pan. Every kitchen needs a sheet pan. This is a half sheet pan. I have full sheet pans and quarter sheet pans, but I ain't pulling it out because I'm going to end the video now. But I just wanted to show you guys all this good stuff. Please go out and get it if you can. Get a piece at a time. Make sure that you're getting quality when you're cooking your food, your good organic food, and that you're eating off of quality dishes that's not going to make you or your family sick over the course of time. You want to serve and eat out of the best that you can, because other than that, you're just wasting your money on your food, okay? So thank you guys for watching. I love you. I sure do. I love you. And I really appreciate you guys giving me all that love on those last 2 videos. Hang tight. I'm going to make another video this week. And you guys be good. Love you. Bye-bye.